1957, blue and green two-door sedan. We divided all we own, I packed up all that I can. The back seat's piled high with things, in the front seat tears are flowing. Driving down a lonely road without a single thought of where I'm going. But January, April and me, we're pulling out so you can be the girl you wanna be. Go get 'em, little Miss Uptown, ride high, ride free. But say goodbye to January, April and me. The tiny rocking teddy bear, the dolls are gone, won't be in your way. I forgot to take the old pipe you'll never light, just throw it away. I don't think April understands, January's crying, I know what her heart is going through. Here we are, the three of us, just leaving the rest of us, knowing you're a part of all we do. January, April and me, we're pulling out so you can be the girl you wanna be. Go get 'em, little Miss Uptown, ride high, ride free. But say goodbye to January, April and me. January, April and me, we're pulling out so you can be the girl you wanna be. Go get 'em, little Miss Uptown, ride high, ride free. But say goodbye to January, April and me. Well, my grandmother, she at the age of 83, one day in May was taken ill and died. And after she was dead, the will to us was read by the lawyer as we all stood by his side. To my brother it was found she had left £1,000, the same went to my sister, I declare. But when it came to me, the lawyer said, I see Granny's left you her old armchair. How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brother and my sister laughed when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny has left you her old armchair. I hardly thought it fair, but I said I didn't care, and in the evening took the chair away. My brother, he just laughed, and my sister, she chaffed, and said it might be handy one fine day. When you settle down in life and find a girl to be your wife, you'll find it very handy, I declare. On a cold and frosty night, when the stars are shining bright, you can sit there in your old armchair. How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brother and my sister laughed when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny has left you her old armchair. What my sister said was true, for in a year or two, strange to say, I'd settled down in married life. I first a girl did court, and then the ring I bought, took her to the church, and then she was my wife. Now my girl and me, we're as happy as can be, and when my work is over I declare, abroad I never roam, and at night I stay at home, and I sit there in my old armchair. How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brother and my sister laughed, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny has left you her old armchair. One night the chair fell down, when I picked it up I found the seat had fallen out upon the floor. There to my surprise I saw before my eyes a lot of notes, £10,000 or more. When my brother heard of this, the fellow, I confess, went nearly mad with rage and tore his hair. But I only laughed at him, and then I said, hey Jim, don't you wish you had the old armchair? How they tittered, how they chaffed, how my brother and my sister laughed, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's left you her old armchair. That cause can never be lost nor stayed, that which takes the course of what God has made, and is not trusting in walls and towers, but slowly growing from seeds to flowers. Each noble service that men have wrought was first conceived as a fruitful thought, each worthy cause with a future glorious, by quietly growing becomes victorious. There by itself like a tree it shows, that high it reaches as deep it grows, and when the storms are its branches shaking, it deeper roots in the soil is taking. But then no more by a storm dismayed, for by it the full-grown seeds are laid, and all the tree by its might it shatters. What then if thousands of seeds it scatters? How can I think I'm standing strong, yet feel the air beneath my feet? How How can happiness feel so wrong? How can misery feel so sweet? How can you let me watch you sleep, then break my dreams the way you do? How can I have got in so deep? Why did I fall in love with you? This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17. This is the nearest thing to crazy I have ever known. I was never crazy on my own, and now I know that there's a link between the two. Being close to crazy and being close to you. How can you make me fall apart, then break my fall with loving lies? It's so easy to break a heart. It's so easy to close your eyes. How can you treat me like a child, yet like a child I yearn for you? How can anyone feel so wild? How can anyone feel so blue? This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17. This is the nearest thing to crazy I have ever known. I was never crazy on my own, and now I know that there's a link between the two. Being close to crazy and being close to you. Being close to you. Being close to you. Upon a dead man's gun, and as you're looking down the sights, your heart is warm and the seams are torn, and they've given you a reason to fight. You're not gonna take what they've got to give, and you're not gonna let them take your will to live, because they've taken enough and you've given them all you can give. With luck won't save them tonight. They've given you a reason to fight. All the storms you've been chasing about to rain down tonight, and all the pain you've been facing about to come into the light. down the sides. Your heart is warm, the seams are torn, and they've given you a reason to fight. You're not gonna take what they've got to give, and you're not gonna let them take your will to live, because they've taken enough and you've given them all you can give, and luck won't save them tonight. You've given them a reason to fight, and all the storms you've been chasing about to rain down tonight, and all the pain you've been facing about to come into the light. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One grey night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave, so Puff, that mighty dragon, simply slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Many summers later, as Puff walked on the strand, he looked down and saw some little footprints in the sand of voice said, Mr. Dragon, please don't be so sad. My name is Jenny Paper, I was sent here by my dad. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. They romped and played till sunset. Puff roared his fearsome roar, for now he knew there'd always be a child forevermore. As autumn leaves fall softly, in spring return anew. As children grow like Jackie, Puff will see them safely through. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. West Virginia mountains, we have sweet and flowing fountains. On every little hill we have a still. Bright lights on Broadway, the sun shines down in Dixie, but we have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Oh, those hills, those beautiful hills. We have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Bright lights on Broadway, the sun shines down in Dixie, but we have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Went crazy over the election, but of course we need protection for all denominations to fulfill. Since Roosevelt's been elected, moonshine will not be protected. We'll have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Oh, those hills, those beautiful hills. We have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Bright lights on Broadway, the sun shines down in Dixie, but we'll have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Policeman's busy running round in his tin lizzie. Of course she has a duty to fulfill. But listen and remember, 100 years from last November, we'll have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Oh, those hills, those beautiful hills. We have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Bright lights on Broadway, the sun shines down in Dixie, but we have moonshine in the West Virginia hills. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and grey. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills sketch the trees and daffodils, catch the breeze and winter chills in colours on the snowy linen land. And now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colours changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, or soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. For they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn, the bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. And now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they are not listening still. Perhaps they never will. We walked, the many things we learned, the building of a shrine, only just to burn. May the wind be at your back, good fortune at your hand. May your cards lay out as straight, all from your command. That's the way it is, that's the way it is, that's the way it is, that's the way it is. Blue heron leaves the northern sky, trust the journey to new heights. What's the meaning of the sky if we don't learn how to heal? Should we ever be apart, then how does it feel? That's the way it is, That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Shine light into darkness. Shine a light into darkness. That's the way it is. 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 You come in the house for dinner and you wash your face and hands in the pan. Throw the water out the back door and you throw it on the chicken if you can. Smelling all the cooking and wishing that the blessing would end. Oh, I wish that I could smell it, but you can't go back again. Sitting on the front porch, listening to the katydids sing. The kids are catching lightning bugs and making little shiny diamond rings. The folks are trying to figure how the Wheelers and the Higgins are kin. Wish that I could hear them tell it, but you can't go back again. Kindling's all cut and it's stacked there waiting to burn. There's a ring on the floor where the cream leaked out of the churn. Everybody's talking about the news that's going around. Charlie Finch's daughter got in trouble and she had to leave town. Mama's washing dishes and she's got a pair of breeches to mend. Wish that I could watch you do it, but you can't go back again. The kindling's all cut and it's stacked there waiting to burn. There's a ring on the floor where the cream leaked out of the churn. Everybody's talking about the news that's going around. Charlie Finch's daughter got in trouble and she had to leave town. Mama's washing dishes and she's got a pair of breeches to mend. I wish that I could watch you do it, but you can't go back again. Wish I could watch you do it, but you can't go back again. 'tis time to go now. Haul away your anchor, haul away your anchor, 'tis our sailing time. Put the sails upon her, haul away your halyards, haul away your halyards, 'tis our sailing time. Set her on her course now, haul away your foresheets, haul away your foresheets, 'tis our sailing time. Till the seas run under, haul away down channel, haul away down channel, on the evening tide. When my day is over, haul away to heaven, haul away to heaven, Lord, be by my side.